Hi, and welcome back to Pint-Sized Guilt-Free Torah. So as we mentioned previously, the Jewish people had free food for 40 years in the form of the manna that fell directly from heaven. And understanding that all parnasa, all livelihood comes directly from God, in their case, it was descending from heaven. There was no other way to look at it. When you understand that your parnasa, your livelihood, comes directly from God, that helps to establish boundaries between work and avodas Hashem, work and your life as a Jew. When one realizes that just as collecting manna was a mitzvah, means you had to support your family, that's what you did. You went out, you collected the manna and brought it home. Just as that was a mitzvah, so too, earning a living. It's simply a mitzvah, but it's not an independent goal. The independent goal is to be the best possible Jew I can be, to bring the most light to the world I can be. If I'm married, it's to be the best possible family person I can be and be there for my children and be there for all the people in my family. If you're not married, you have brothers, sisters, you have parents, you have community, you have so many other endeavors to get into that working, there might be tax season, there might be parts of your career you need to work 70, 80, 90-hour work weeks at some point, but don't make that its own independent goal. Realize this is a stage I'm going through, but ultimately I have a very rich Jewish life that I want to engage in. I used to get together with a student who was an incredibly smart guy, and he was a mechanical engineering major, and he had an internship, and that led to a job throughout college. And the CEO of the company was a person who himself was an entrepreneur, was about to launch a new endeavor, and he told him upon graduation, if you work for me, about 10 years from now, within 10 years, you'll be making $1 million a year. I guarantee it. The student told me this person, everything he touched turned to gold, and he believed him. But the student told me, but I didn't want to give up 10 years of my life. I would have had nothing for those 10 years. No social life, nothing. And so therefore, he gave up a very lucrative offer for a life, and a life of Judaism that he wanted to engage in. He today lives in Jerusalem with his wife and lovely family. I knew someone else who worked there at Wachovia abroad, ran basically an entire country for the affairs of it for Wachovia Bank, but was working 100-hour work weeks. Similar story. Realized I have no life, and it severely affected marriage, severely affected children, affected everything. Gave that up because working and earning money is not an independent goal. We have to remember, as Jews, just like it was a mitzvah to go out and get the manna, it's a mitzvah to go out and work. It's a mitzvah to educate yourself, to be the best possible person you can be at work, be a leader in your field, but it's not its own independent goal. And the more we realize that, the more we realize how rich our lives are, our families, our communities, what we can engage in, how much light we can bring to people in the world. The more we realize that we have to do a mitzvah, we have to work, but it's not an independent goal. I want to be the best possible Jew I can be. That's what my life is all about. That's what all of us should be telling ourselves every day, and the message should be giving to everyone else we encounter. Everyone should have a wonderful Shabbos.